everybody. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of All In Sports. It's your man, Lee Ice. You can see I'm joined by Mr. Brian. What's up, B?
What's up, Lee Ice?
And you can see he's back, y'all. He got that spotlight shining on him.
Well, it's what it's supposed to be.
Day-Day's back in the house. Where you been, man?
I've been busy keeping my peaks and keeping my freaks.
Ah.
Because like the old man says, it's a lot easier jumping on than it is jumping off.
Yeah, Day-Day's in the house, y'all. So you know if Day-Day's in the house, we talking wrestling. How everybody doing?
In the public, baby, we're good. In public, baby, I'm good. But Ben, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, nature boy. I'm gonna get you.
All right, y'all. Let's thank everybody for tuning in last week's show, and thank everybody for tuning in this week's show. Like I always say, I hope we can entertain y'all doing what we're going through. You know, I don't say the word, but I'm always tell you, protect yourself and your family the best way you know how. Hey, y'all ready to get things started?
Yes, sir.
Y'all know how we started off. Put it up. What y'all got?
I got Horseman Ale #1.
Toast. You ain't drinking what you got, brother?
Oh, I am, because Lee didn't bring me no corn liquor.
Yeah, me choking on that one. Y'all ready
Handle
to go, man?
Yeah.
Let's go,
Handle
man.
yourself, Lee. Handle yourself.
Y'all know what's first on the agenda. It's called the All That State of the Union. It's brought to you by the best there is, the best there was, the best that ever done it. Whoa, wait a minute. You ain't here tonight. So that means Mr. B is doing the State of the Union. What's going on, man?
All right, guys. Off last week's show about the UFC at the White House, the UFC announced that they had signed a 7-year, $7.7 billion contract with Paramount Plus. And what that means is that every UFC card new will be on Paramount Plus. No more UFC pay-per-views. So all the numbered events will also be included in a subscription. So pretty much the pay-per-view model is officially dead. So it will start in January and it will be on for 7 years. And the White House card that I talked about on last week's show will be broadcast on CBS. And certain shows will also be on CBS.
So you got to get a subscription for that?
For Paramount Plus, which is right now $10 a month. I read it was going to be $12 when the UFC starts. UFC pay-per-views, which there's one on tonight, is normally $80 a piece. So now you're going to get all that. For me, that's great news. I've been waiting for it. Coming right off the ESPN deal with the WWE, what they're doing now with their PLE. So
I don't like that.
You don't like it?
I got Peacock, so that's cutting into my time.
Well, you know that WWE's leaving Peacock at the end of the year, too. They're going to ESPN, the new ESPN model.
Okay.
Triple H is a fool. He's a fool. That guy bends all over it.
We got a lot of holdouts going on in the NFL, but Buffalo has signed James Cook to a 4-year, $48 million, $30 million guaranteed contract. Got it done a couple days ago. I'm pretty sure that means Buffalo's going to lose. Yeah, I mean,
I'm happy about that.
Yeah, I don't think he's like make or break the team, obviously, but he's been playing really well the last couple of years. He's getting $12 million, which puts him around, I think, 5th or 6th overall. But it was the most guaranteed money out of all the running backs. But they might have paid over a little bit, but if they can get it done this year, then it don't matter. So
they can afford. They're not giving big money to a receiver. So
all right, staying in the same topic. Another holdout, Terry McLaurin, was officially announced today. He's been taken off the PUP list. So he can, I don't know if he will, train with the team, and maybe he'll play in the preseason Monday night. I know that's your guy, that's your team. How you feel about that?
Terry, look at me. Read my lips. Fire your agent, bruh. He's leading you down the wrong path. Fire your agent and sign the deal that the Commanders have on the table now. That's it.
All right. The Michigan Wolverines have had a pretty big penalty put on him from the sign stealing scandal that was being investigated in 2023. Just some of the things that have happened to him. $20 million fine. The team itself has got 4 years probation. The current head coach, Sharon Moore, 3-game suspension. And Jim Harbaugh is on a 10-year show cause, which means that no team can hire him. And the only way a team can hire him in college is if they can prove to the NCAA that he will not commit another infraction, which I don't know how you can prove that. So if he needs to go back to college, he ain't going back. 10 years.
He ain't going back. That's why he left. And what is $20 million to Michigan? They pay that to one player, man. Come
It said $20 million of revenue, plus some other players other coaches and other things. But it said it was like one of the biggest fines in the history of, I think, sports. And then the Harbaugh was one of the biggest ever put on a coach. But I mean,
if that was for NIL, yeah, I can see it. But what is $20 million? Like I said, they get that to a quarterback.
The WNBA is in a collective bargaining agreement. They are trying to sign a new contract. Reports are they were offered $250,000 minimum, up to $1 million maximum for certain players. That is almost 4 times of what the contract they're under now, which is $66,000 minimum, up to $250,000 for maximum players right now. And they immediately turned it down. And a lot of the players come out and said that it was an insult to them and a slap in the face of a contract. The NBA, I think most people know the WNBA doesn't make a profit every year. They lose millions of dollars every year. And the NBA is involved in them, and I think they are $50 million in. So I don't know, up to $1 million for players that's
stupid. And whoever is guiding them, it needs to be fired too. Listen, I mean, just because y'all had one big give, thanks to one person, we all know who that is, Caitlin Clark. Now you're trying to cash in off of her. Y'all been being carried for 20 years. Every team has lost money for 20 years, and now you're trying to no.
Yeah, the reports are
if they don't sign that deal right now, all of them are stupid.
I think they immediately shut it down. I think they want revenue share, I guess, like what NBA players get, but I don't know what you're getting share of if you don't make any profits. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how that works, but
that's how, like I said, whoever is advising them or leading them, they need to be fired too.
All right, today in sports, a little history today. Today, August 16th, back in 2008, Usain Bolt broke his own 100-meter dash record in the Olympics, winning gold with 9.6 seconds. And 1 year later to the day, he broke his record again in the athletics championship in Berlin with 9.58 seconds, which a record that still stands today.
That's a fast dude. He's retired, right?
Yeah. I don't think he's going to.
He's probably just running for fun. All right, y'all. When we come back, y'all see the man with the spotlight bright all on his background. Come back, we're going to talk about 2025 SummerSlam. B and Day-Day, they're going to break it down. I'm just going to be just like this, just listening. We'll be right back, y'all. All in sports.
we're talking about U.S. Heavyweight Wrestling Champion Dusty Rhodes. The American Dream and his new thirst quenching partner, Mellow Yellow. Mellow Yellow, Dusty? Yeah, baby, you know Mellow Yellow's got that fine sickness taste. And it'll beat that Mountain Dew every time I taste test now. There you have it, the new tag team champions for your American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and great tasting Mellow Yellow. Woo, the winning taste. The winning taste.
All right, Lee Ice, back to you, buddy.
Day, who was that?
That was Big Dust.
What was he saying?
He was talking about the people and how much he wants the gold, baby. The gold. He wants that world title for a fourth time, baby, from the Nature Boy himself. And he's the U.S. Heavyweight Champion.
And he enjoys drinking Mellow Yellow.
Nobody did it like Big Dust.
Nobody.
All right, Day and Flying Brian. Flying Brian. Right on time, Day. All right, 2025 SummerSlam. I need y'all to break that down. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it a success? I'm going to start with you, B.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a good card. It was the first ever 2-day SummerSlam, so now they're trying to, they made SummerSlam WrestleMania 2 days a couple years ago. It's worked, obviously. So now they've done it with SummerSlam. This was the first one. I think they sold over, it was like 64,000 for each day. So, yeah, 120-some thousand plus for SummerSlam. I thought the card was pretty good. The main event for the first night was Punk versus Gunther for the title, and with Rollins cashing in the Money in the Bank. How'd you feel about the cash-in today?
I liked it, but I felt the way he did it, it was good, but I'm gonna say it could have been better. It's kind of reminiscent of when he cashed in at WrestleMania when he did the triple threat.
Right.
But I felt his should have been like the ultimate shocker. You just feel it that he was gonna cash it in at SummerSlam. He has animosity towards Punk, personal and professionally.
What's up,
Explain to dummies like me, how did he cash in and get the title?
All right, so they have a ladder match or pay-per-view called Money in the Bank, where they have a match between 6 to 8 people to get a briefcase. And if you get the briefcase, you can turn it in for a title shot anytime, anywhere you want.
Up to a year.
Up to a year. And this was a little different because he had a match with LA Knight on Saturday Night's main event and supposedly was really injured, but apparently he wasn't. So he came out and cashed in at the end of the night. So all you got to do is, so with the way it is, if you have a referee with you, anytime during a match, after a match, backstage, whenever, it can become a title match.
Exactly.
So after Punk and Gunther had like a 25-minute match, he came out and cashed it in and then beat him for the title. And he came out on crutches, act like he was hurt, said he'll be back, and then he dropped the crutches, ran in, cashed in.
So that whole thing a success? Y'all think?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes, but because I think they have a big picture. They're gonna set up something for him and Punk to go at it for that world belt, because they're not just gonna give it to Seth and then not give it to Punk. Even though I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna feed off of their hatred, but I don't think they really hate each other. I just think they just need to sit down as grown men and talk.
So there's real life heat between them two when Punk was gone for up to 10 years.
Yes.
Rollins
and him had real heat, real like I hate you heat. Like I want to knock your face down your throat.
So obviously they've worked together, but they don't like each other. I mean, maybe they're better now, but I don't know. But
yeah,
coming in though, Rollins had said in an interview with like a video game convention that he hoped Punk didn't come and Punk was a cancer and didn't want nothing to do with him.
That's what he was saying. Yep, yeah. Real life.
Real life. Wow. All right, tell me about the World Women's Tag Team match.
Oh, they had I think it was a
Charlotte Flair and Bliss won it.
Yeah, so this was the 4-way was the one before. So this was the Judgment Day, Raquel and Roxanne versus Charlotte and Alexa. Yeah, it was a good solid match.
It was a good, yes. Like you didn't like everybody was doing their thing. I'm glad Alexa and Charlotte won, but I feel as though Charlotte She just need to get that one more reign, and I think she's done with WWE because she's tied with her father with 16. She's tied.
Oh wow!
Yes, she has 16 world titles.
So she will be in the Hall of Fame then, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
But
then
I still,
go ahead,
but
Dad.
I still feel with Charlotte, I would give her a U.S. title or Intercontinental and just let her go off into the sunset.
Couple other things. Naomi, she defended her title, won her triple threat over Io Sky on the night 2 and Rhea Ripley, but she was not on TV last week. Rumors are she was injured. They didn't really say it. They announced.
Or either she might be pregnant.
Yeah, she might be pregnant, right? That's the thing. Everybody thinks she's pregnant. She's going to be out next tomorrow to address the rumors and the crowd.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird because she also won the Money in the Bank. She cashed it in, not that night, but before. She's always wanted to be one of the top females, trying to.
And she's doing it.
And then now she's gonna be pregnant.
Because if WWE had, I'm glad they let her go because she went to TNA and she really showed what she can do in the ring. And it's like WWE was holding her because Naomi's gifted. Naomi can cut a promo and she can wrestle. So let her go. Let her smoke. I love that. I love that. Proceed with caution. Let her smoke with that. Let her like that. That's her blunt. Let that just roll up and go. Let her go with that. She can be.
And then before we go to break, cover the main event. Cody Rhodes getting his rematch with John Cena for the world title. The week before SummerSlam, John Cena turned face again. I didn't really. I don't know. I guess the heel turn failed. It just wasn't any good, so they just immediately erased it. He just kind of cut a promo and said, "Yeah, okay, I'm good again." And then they had a match,
and then
Cody Rhodes beat him, and now John Cena's the same guy again.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna let him. He's gonna end his retirement tour as himself. The heel turn, I didn't feel it was authentic.
Let's talk about that more when we come back. Hey, Day, take us to break. How the horse
Girls, if you're between the ages of 35 and 41, you belong to ICE. If you're between the ages of 31 and 40, you belong to Flying Brian. Come jump on a horseman one time, Daddy, and you'll see what we're all about.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard it. We'll be right back. All that.
Custom made. I can't help it that I look good, smell good, can't dance all night long. I can't help.
Woo! Who was that, Day?
Flair, of course, even though he has no rhythm. But hey, he can dance all night.
All right, y'all. Let's wrap SummerSlam up.
All right, so just a couple of the other matches that were on the card. Becky Lynch defeated Lyra Valkyria in a street fight, which means Valkyria cannot fight for the title, for the U.S. title, as long as Becky Lynch is still champion. It was pretty violent for a women's match, but they had a spot where they had Valkyria's hands zip tied together.
I like that one. That one was not funny, but that match was good because the women's division, you haven't seen that type of violence since whenever. When have you had a women's match so on par with the men?
I mean, AEW has a lot of, they're more bloody and stuff with their women, but WWE,
AEW is just an ECW wannabe.
That's another topic for another show. But Valkyria, she came out of the zip ties, and it was obvious, and she tried to put them back in, so that took it away a little bit. But it was good for what it was.
I know what I want to ask y'all.
What's up?
The Jelly Roll match, was that?
Okay, yeah. So the crowd was really into it. There was one massive spot where Jelly Roll took a frog splash on the table from Logan Paul, who jumped off top turnbuckle onto the table on the outside, which was done really well. And he took it real good. And then it did a spot where he was, trying to keep fighting and get back in the match, and then he took the pin. But for a fat country singer, I thought it was pretty as good as it probably could be. It was done really well. Crowd loved it. Yeah,
he did pretty good. They said he had trained with a lot of the guys, and they helped him, and he has a passion for it. So I could see him wrestling, probably being a champion, but don't make him like Logan Paul.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Did you just say you could see Jelly Roll being a champion?
I can see that because he actually has the mentality for it. I can see him actually winning the belt, but I don't want them to have them doing like they did with Logan Paul. He'll pop up, leave, have his belt. No. If you're going to defend that belt, defend it within the 30 days or you get stripped. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think Jelly Roll hasn't been on since. I haven't really mentioned him, but hey, if David Arquette can become world champion, anybody.
Oh yeah, that was the worst.
So thumbs up, all in or all out for SummerSlam 2025.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. Thumbs up. For me personally, though, I'm a huge LA Knight guy right now. He's the guy that I like the most. And because of the whole Rollins thing, that they were having a feud and he was hurt, Knight didn't have anything to do, so he wasn't even on the card. So I had that 2 nights of wrestling, and the guy that I like the most not on either card. So personally,
exactly.
But it was a good show, and then Knight was on the next night on Monday. Huge storyline with Rollins, and then with Roman, Hunk, Jey Uso, Ron Breakker, Seth Rollins guys, and Bronson Reed, all just one massive storyline on Raw going on, which I'm enjoying.
I think I think LA Knight is on Raw and Sami Zayn on SmackDown now, which I kind of like.
They didn't officially announce it as like a trade, but yeah, Knight's on Raw, and then they've had Zayn on SmackDown yesterday. Yeah. So they got Clash in Paris coming up in a few weeks.
That's the next big event. Clash in Paris.
Paris. I think that actually it's at the end. I think it's at the end of this week.
I don't know if it's 31st.
Oh, okay, so it's like
we got 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Damn, that's only like a month. Is that a month apart?
Well, they both were in August. They were like 4 weeks apart, though.
Yeah.
As of right now, they don't have a show for December, I think. So
nope. Probably be January. Probably be. I know November. You still got War Games.
Yeah. Which I'm curious how they're building that, because you got, Seth Rollins guys on Raw feuding with the guys he's feuding with, and then on SmackDown you got Solo's group feuding with the guys he's feuding with. So I don't know how they're going to do War Games, because it seems like you're building 2 separate teams, factions going on, but they usually do 1 women's and 1 men's War Games. Yeah.
So we're gonna see how that's gonna pan out.
So right now for Clash in Paris, they've only got 3 matches announced. John Cena versus Logan Paul. Supposed to be Naomi versus Stephanie Valkyrie. She won.
Or Velcro, as she called her.
Stephanie Velcro. She won a Battle Royal at the women's pay-per-view, but like we just talked about earlier about Naomi, we don't know where that's going, so we'll find out Monday on that. And then right now the main event is Seth Rollins in a fatal 4-way against Jey Uso, LA Knight, and CM Punk. What do you feel about that?
Best in the world.
So no Cody Rhodes?
As of right now, they're building a feud with him and Drew McIntyre. I don't know if they're going to have it on Clash or just wait. Because Triple H's new thing with the PLEs, pay-per-views for the old school guys, they only do 5 or 6 matches. And they're like 20, 25 minutes long each match. And they do a lot of build up and stuff. So with only 5 matches normally, 5 or 6 with 3 announced, they might just keep Cody off and just have him on for the next one.
We'll see.
But how do you feel about the main event? What do you think? You think they're going to keep the belt on Rollins, or are they going to finally put it on LA Knight? Yeah, which I don't think they will.
I'm going to go with LA Knight or CM Punk. Because I know they might give it back to Jay, but we don't know yet because I don't think people liked his world title run.
Yeah, it was all right, but it was very anticlimactic the way they ended it. I mean, he
exactly.
had
I would have had him keep it, and then I would have had him wait until probably Clash in Paris and lose it.
Yeah, he lost it on the Monday Night Raw against Gunther. Just kind of just lost. Now he's just a regular guy again. I mean, I like Jey Uso, but
where are they fighting in Paris?
Let's see.
They had a big arena out there. I'm pretty sure they do.
Paris I don't speak French, so whatever that word is, arena. It seats. It's for rugby, so it's 30,000 for rugby, 45,000 for concerts. So between 30 and 40,000. So
yeah.
I wonder if the great Rene Goulet would be there. Do y'all know who that is?
I know who that is. He's still alive?
The great Rene Goulet. Who was he?
He was a French wrestler back in the 70s and 80s and stuff. He wasn't.
He was supposed to have been French.
Yeah, probably not. Maybe Rene Dupree will be there. They might remember him from back in the mid.
That little French tickling dance.
There you go.
Yeah. I call it the French tickler.
All right, Leah, take us out, man.
Hey, anything you want to tell the peoples before we leave?
Listen up to all my babies. If you are 5'4" and brunette, you belong to Flying Brian. If you're caramel skinned or brown sugar, you belong to Lee. And if you're 5'4", chocolate and light skinned, you'll be mine all night long.
Throw it up, fellas. Whether you like it or don't like it, learn and love it. It's the best thing going. For Day, Flying Brian, Lee Ice, we out of here, All in Sports.
Peace.